I noticed Pepper's been hanging out in her house today, and she's been working her bedding a lot, like she's almost getting into nest mode. She's so big now. She's actually having a hard time getting... What? Every time he jumps up on that fence, he has to crow. Every time. It's like OCD. Yeah, she's gotten enormous. We haven't fed her any different. I mean, maybe a little bit more than normal, but you can see she's getting a lot bigger down there. I think it's gonna happen. We're getting summer days now. What's up, Ram? He's like, don't bug me, I'm in the zone. What's going on, dude? This thing is fluff, like a plush, like a plushie you would get at a store. What's up? Little baby Wu-Tang. Right? He's got an attitude just like his dad too. Whoa, oh! Hey! Take it easy. Yeah. Are you loving life or what? Don't be mean to me. We decided we're gonna keep him. We banded him, so he's a wether now. We're hoping he kind of just does as the girls do. Charizard, you can see she got out. We let her out. It was really weird. The other two emus just kind of turned on her, and she's got a really wicked gash on her leg. So we've been treating her. It's so bad I don't even want to show it on camera. But we've been treating her, and we let her out so she could walk around with these guys. But yeah, I'm hoping she pulls through. There's only so much you can do, but we're doing all the different medicines and giving her a lot of cleansing every day. What are you doing? That little rabbit, he loves this enclosure. I think once she does heal up, we're gonna let her just kind of roam around the yard. And we might let General out so she's got company. They seem to be the most chill out of all of our emus, so we're hoping they'll get along with the animals and they won't rush us or the kids or anything. But if they act like they're going to be a problem at all, they should be all comfortable in that larger enclosure down there together. But Chansey and Blondie are forever going to be together alone in this enclosure. So we're wanting to expand this because we expected them three to live together peacefully, but now that that's changed, we're not going to expand this. This is a pretty sufficient size for a breeding pair of emu. So we're just going to leave it, and we're hoping some of the grass will come back now that one more is out. And if not, I might partition it off just next spring for a little bit to let this kind of recover, and then open it back up to them. But yeah, you can see they're even still charging her, and they are not okay with her right now. It's so weird. It just, one day it just clicked in their heads that they did not want Charizard in there anymore. And we kind of noticed it the night before, but it wasn't too bad. She was just kind of getting pushed off in the corner a little bit, and then they'd leave her alone. We woke up the next day, and all of a sudden there's this massive wound on the side of her leg where they clearly attacked her in the night. So we had to pull her out right away. And now she's just kind of roaming around. But like I said, if everything goes as planned, she'll just kind of live out here with General, and them two will have their own enclosure, and then Shane and Lecter, they'll have their own big enclosure down there. We might have to get something to live with them because it's a really big enclosure for just a couple emus. That one goes back into the woods and to the left a little bit, so it's like a big L. But so far, Charizard's been getting along really well with everybody out here. They just kind of walk right by her. But I'm wondering if that's because she's hurt, you know, and she's just feeling out of it right now. If she was 100%, would she be chasing these guys around? Or I don't think so. She's pretty chill. And emus are really big on, like, you know, flock or herd behavior, where if one of them starts doing it, they all start doing it. So if she's off by herself, she'll probably just be more curious than anything. Yeah, it sucks. We've been cleaning out the wound and then doing peroxide and antiseptics, antibiotics, and rinsing it all out, clipping off any of the dead flesh. And then at the end of it, we just do like a poultry dressing on it that supposedly helps with skin growth and antimicrobial, bacterial, antifungal, all the good stuff. You know, it's really all we can do, you know. I mean, we just kind of wait. I'm kind of hoping she'll dry up a little bit between each cleaning, and it will scab some more. I like to think I would think in nature this kind of thing happens a lot between emus, so I'm hoping she's pretty resilient. She'll heal right up. I know a few years back there goes a wild mallard. A few years ago we had a big bronze turkey, and she got tore up one night by a raccoon or a mink or something. And her wound was bigger than the wound that's on the emu. And we did the same thing that we're doing now with the emu, and she healed up completely. And after about a few months, you know, it looked like nothing ever even happened. So as long as it doesn't get super infected, they should be able to heal. What's up? You guys coming to check on Pepper? How's she doing in there?
I think she's having contractions. What? Oh,
I think so too.
Rock.
Yeah, she's definitely feeling, or like, you know.
Did he bite you?
No, he just headbutted me. What are you doing, Mom? What's up? Yeah, no, she definitely is seeming something's up.
Yeah, the way she's taking her breaths.
Yeah,
Every
she's
once in a while they'll come in real quick like
she can't get comfortable. She's been nesting, making weird grunt noises.
Yeah, right there. I think she's going.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. It might happen tonight.
Good thing it's warm. You're gonna be pulling an all-nighter. Who's a Bobo?
What's up, Dink? What are you doing?
There you go. Good job. Thank you.
We're gonna have to give you a haircut, man. I can't even see your eyes.
I love when they aggressively eat like that, the sheep. Ooh.
Look, they're just following right along with her.
Where'd Charizard go? Oh, who's following her?
The other two.
Oh.
They're just kind of stalking her out. They're still charging her and everything. Yeah, they're probably jealous now.
Dinky's giving you kisses. That one's Bo. So she keeps going. Okay. So she keeps going and laying in the same position. And she pushes like just her back legs. Almost like she's trying to get a good spot to push. But she has gotten up in between a couple different times. But she goes back in and lays in the same position. And then pushes. She's definitely at the very least in some sort of pre-labor, the way Betty was. I know with Betty kind of was in that heavy breathing contractions for like 2 days. I don't think it's gonna be that long for Pepper. The way she's acting, I wouldn't be surprised if we were updating in the middle of the night with this one. Nope, she's gonna get up again. Look at how saggy her belly is. It's crazy. She's non-stop nesting, which she usually doesn't do anything like that unless we put fresh hay or straw in. So for her to be doing that is definitely out of ordinary. She's definitely swollen and kind of damp in her backside. So she's showing all the signs finally. Hopefully see some cute little piggies within the next 24 hours. Pep. Yeah, she's got a big, heavy breathing going on. A lot of chuffing. I did give her a little snack of a couple eggs. Try to add a little protein and energy into her body before she gets started. It's her first litter. It's always a little nerve-wracking with first litters. We had a pig who we grew up from a piglet, but as a gilt, and she became our sow, having multiple litters successfully, so we know Pep can do this. Are you out because of Pepper? Or just because it's warm? Every time Peanut had a litter, or both times Peanut had a litter, and they were Percy's, he sat right here all night, right next to the gate, so he could talk to her the entire time. And I'm curious to know if he's gonna do that again. Still no babies right now, but she's definitely, her heavy breathing is coming super steadily now. Oops. I don't know if you can see her here, but it's just nonstop. We will definitely be checking on her. Well, Pepper had her piglets. Unfortunately, she had given birth in here where there's not a ton of room, and as she was having them, she was stepping on them and laying on them when she would turn around to get into a different position, is what I would assume, because when we came out, 3 were already gone from being laid on and stepped on. This one's injured, which is why we've got her wrapped kind of unsuccessfully right now. This one's injured to where it can't close its mouth. He is just laying there. I have given him plenty of colostrum. Or she. I think they're all girls that we have left. And so this one is just laying from being all exhausted. She actually ate really, really good, but she can't close her mouth, poor thing. This one's actually moving around quite a bit better, which is good. We did get her some colostrum as well. I'm gonna grab her up so that she doesn't get stuck behind there, and then fix her little wrap here. Whoop. Come here for a second, babes. Oh, she's trying. One did successfully nurse. One of these ones back here. Another one tried to. I am giving them all colostrum myself as well, just to make sure they're getting enough. But again, still trying to encourage them nursing on their mom, obviously. So we're gonna see how it goes, but we might have 4 bottle baby piglets, unfortunately. It's not really Pepper's fault, because the more I thought about it, the more I remembered that when Peanut had her babies, both times she had actually given birth out here, and then we moved them in here for her. So as she was moving around to get in different positions, she wasn't stepping on her babies because we were grabbing them up and getting them in for her. So there wasn't that mistake of her doing that. Whereas Pepper, when I came out, she wasn't trying to be violent with her babies. She was still trying to nudge and sniff the ones that hadn't made it. So she was definitely trying really hard to do what she was supposed to do. But yeah, these guys, and they almost seemed cold too, so I don't think that I missed, or I think I didn't miss the labor by much, because these guys were shivering and it's like 70 something degrees out. So for them to be cold, it must have been that they were wet a little bit. We did get a heat lamp going under here, and we put them back in there for a while. They ended up getting warmed up, and then by the time they got warmed up enough to get a little energy, they all chose to come back out here instead. So, but they do have that option to go and get away from her. But again, with Peanut's pigs, when they were born, we put them right under there, right in here. And I should have been out to assist her in the middle of the night. It's just been 2 years since we've had piglets on the farm. Both of the past couple litters had went so good that it was our fault for not kind of anticipating all the things that could go wrong. And for a first-time mama piglet, we should have just been out here and more involved and more aware of everything going on. So we're just going to be making sure that these guys, every couple hours, we're going to put them on her teats And if they struggle at all to get any food, then we will go ahead and bottle feed them at that time. So we'll make sure that they get enough. The one with the wrapping definitely got stepped on by Pepper and is pretty injured. And then, like I said, this one here too is having trouble closing her mouth, unfortunately. So she's having trouble with latching and everything, but hopefully she'll come out of that. But those two are definitely going to be being bottle fed. The other two were able to get a hold of teats, so hopefully they'll kind of latch on and do what they need to do. But not everything on the farm goes exciting and well like you hope that it does. And we dealt with this with Betty's first couple times of having lambs, and it didn't go exactly like we wanted and like we hoped. But the third time, she's been a great mom. So this is nothing that Pepper did wrong. This was more about us kind of not anticipating all the things that could go. And we should have just been out here every couple hours checking. Oh, look at this one's gonna go check. Let's see if we can help this one figure out what it needs to. So one of these that was nursing had kind of picked like the last teat of hers. Yep. She's not rolled over very well. Here we go. Oh, nope, she's gonna back off. Yeah, this one with the open mouth doesn't walk very easily either. It's gonna take a lot of assistance, and she might honestly just end up coming in with us. The injured one walking around a lot better, but we'll just see how she goes. She may end up in with us too. So unfortunately, it was a litter of 7, all 7 girls. And like I said, 3 of them were already gone by the time we got out. So we've got 4. Fingers crossed that we can get these 4 along. But farming isn't always easy. It's not always fun. You get really excited for some things, and sometimes they just don't turn out the way you want. But we're gonna help Pepper and her babies best we can, and hopefully we'll have some good news in a couple days. Well, we got 2 successfully on. A cute little... All right, 2 are on, 2 are on. Remove this little one over here. See if she'll kind of take the lead of the others. See if she'll kind of try to do what they're doing. Come on, guys. Here we go. There we go. All right. That one's gonna try every single nip, which is fine, or every single teat. And I'm fine with that, because you know what? If she gets milk kind of at the base of each one of those, the others are gonna smell it at every single one of those teats. So this is really, really good. This one looks super successfully on. This one, like I said, she's grabbing them all. The injured one's trying. Our little open mouth one is trying. Yep, we're switching them up. Here we go. Patience is something you need a lot of, and sometimes it's hard to have when you've got piglets not doing great. You just want them better right now. When you have any animals not doing great, you just want them better right now. And it's really hard to just sit and wait for the next feeding time or the next time she lays over to see if they're gonna be okay. But this is really awesome. Coming out here this morning, I just felt like all these should have things, you know, should have been out here throughout the night and checking on everything. And so to see them kind of perk up and go after some colostrum just feels really good. Babies! Baby piglets! Little piglets! Yeah! Are they cute?
Whoa!
Whoa! Are those cute? One's under there. They're cute.